everyone, and welcome to the D-Tools What's the Buzz podcast. I'm Jason Knott, Data Solutions Architect and Evangelist at D-Tools, and with me, as always, is my partner in crime, Tim Bagonis, the CMO at D-Tools. Hey, Tim.
Hey Jason, how you doing?
I'm doing great. CEDIA Expo is just around the corner, and the excitement is building for the products and the education, but it's also a chance to see all of our old friends again.
Yeah, and you know, Jason, CEDIA always holds a special place in our heart. We launched the company at CEDIA back in 1998. Adam Stone was just starting out, and yeah, we that's been our primary showcase ever since. So I'm excited for our guest today. We have with us Jason McGraw, Group Vice President for Emerald, who's owner and operator of CEDIA Expo. We're going to be able to, pick Jason's brain a bit about the upcoming show, and glad to have him. Jason, welcome.
Hey, thanks, guys. Thanks for having me on. Great to talk about the show coming up.
Yeah, no, this is it's exciting. Hey, it's going to be a big year. We got a lot of stuff to talk about. I know that you guys have been planning and putting everything in place. But before we get to that, one of the cool things that we like to say about our podcast is that it's really just a way for us to catch up with our industry friends in between trade shows, right? And we like to hear a little bit about the backstory and how you got into the business. So I'm going to put you on the spot and say, okay, Jason, how'd you get involved with CEDIA and how'd you get involved with Emerald and what's your backstory?
Well, for many years, I worked for another trade association that has a professional audiovisual show held in June in the United States in Orlando and Las Vegas. I won't name the name, but you know what it is. I worked for them for many years, and so I've been attending CEDIA Expos for probably more than 25 years in the past, and was also very involved back in the day with Integrated Systems Europe and my good friend Mike Blackman running that show. So I've definitely had a view of the residential system integration side, even though a lot of my experience in the past was on the commercial AV side. But I've been with Emerald now about 5 years, and I've been working on CEDIA Expo. I also am the show director for the Kitchen and Bath Industry Show that Emerald manages on behalf of the National Kitchen and Bath Association. So, design, smart homes, design build, it's kind of my world these days, and it's exciting to be able to work and see all the cool eye candy and toys at the CEDIA Expo show floor, and then also, get excited about bathtubs and appliances at KBIS. So it's a lot of fun, but I definitely have a personal affinity towards technology and all things home theater and audio. And so I'm just very pleased to be able to work on this show and to help serve the industry.
We are very excited to have you as a former colleague, Jason. It's great to see you again, and I know how busy you probably are right now leading into the show. So there's so many aspects we do want to touch upon, but first let's just talk a little bit about what's on tap for CEDIA Expo, Commercial Integrator Expo, in terms of the trade show floor, pavilions, trends, those sorts of things that we might want to look forward to.
There's a lot of exciting new features this year. I mean, certainly all the big brands are exhibiting at the show, including D-Tools. So make sure you stop by the D-Tools booth on the show
Thank
floor.
you.
But all the leading names in audio, video, home theater, control, lighting, security, you name it. We have the biggest collection, if you will, out there in the industry coming to the show this year. And, I think that's a good reason to come, just, so you can see the latest from the giant brands. That being said, we got 350 plus exhibitors this year. 50 of them are new for the first time. So, I have some people say, well, there's nothing new with the show. Well, then you're not looking hard enough, because we mark the booths that are new. You can look on the floor plan right now. You can see who's exhibiting. I encourage everybody to start planning. You can download the mobile app and start thinking about, hey, I want to be able to check out this new product from this manufacturer. I'm going to, of course, visit all the great brands, the Crestrons and Sonys and Legrands and Origins and Lutrons, DMF, the list goes on. You want to check out all those great brands, but you also want to see what's new at the show. So there's a lot of new product and new exhibitors. All new education programs, CEDIA Education Conference, 100 sessions this year, a lot of new speakers, a lot of new topics, whole new roster of manufactured product training sessions from leading brands, new smart stage schedule. Jason used to work on that many years, so we worked together. New collection of thought leadership sessions. Keynoter Chip Wade, you may know him from HGTV. He's going to be the keynote at the show this year. A lot more focus this year on design build, and so reaching out to designers and architects and builders as well to come to the show. So a lot of new and exciting programs this year. So it's like I said, three-legged stool. You got new products, you got education, you got networking. So we got all three major pillars that make the show a must attend.
You really covered it all there, which is great. We're very excited because we've got a smart stage session that we're doing on Friday at 11, talking about software and its usage. We've got a couple of manufacturer product training sessions that we're also going to be doing that we're excited about. I'm going to be participating in one of the CEDIA education sessions regarding processes and business processes. So we're going to covering that whole thing. And then you're talking about new products on the show floor. There was an old adage of, do products exist because of trade shows, or do trade shows exist because of products? I can tell you, we really look forward to unveiling some really exciting things that we're going to be showing at the show floor. And then beyond that, even more excitement. I know you and Tim have a real connection on the music side with the opening night. So Tim, you want to tell us a little bit about what you guys are thinking there on the opening party and the CE Pro All-Star Band?
Well, I was going to mention that myself. So this year, I think we've got like a real venue, right, Jason? So it's going to be like a proper opening party instead of having us play at the on the show floor at the end of the show.
Yeah, we're going to be downtown at the Cervantes Masterpiece Ballroom. It's about a mile and a half east of the convention center, and it is a performance venue. Holds about 1,000 people, and light, sound, stage, more importantly, a bar. So you can get your drink tickets by stopping by the D Tools booth on Thursday during the day. The party is a little bit later in the evening, so it's 8 to 11 p.m., and that lets you go out and have a dinner, with your colleagues, get a bite and so forth, and then come over to the party on Thursday night. And so, yeah, we have information on the website, and this year it's sponsored by American Lighting, Prolux, WAC, Aspire, and D Tools. And you can visit all three of those booths to pick up a drink ticket. There's also tickets available at the door. You just need to bring your badge to get into the event. It's open to all attendees, and should be a great time, great music. Got a lot of great players from across the industry that are in the band, and some good music and good times. And it's great to have a busy show floor day, and then it's great after the show floor hours to connect and see your old friends and make new friends.
Yeah, and the thing I always love about is that there's so many people that are involved in music in the industry, not just players, but gearheads and everything. So it's always fun for me to get to play with my industry friends and play some music. And I'm excited that this year it's the opening party, so looking forward to that. Because that's really I think one of the best things I really do like about CEDIA and these shows is that this is an industry made up of relationships, and when we get to all connect and be together in person, instead of all these Zoom calls, which are great, I get it, but there's just nothing like actually going there, seeing your friends, being in person. So I'm going to ask you, Jason, if you're a newcomer to CEDIA, what can an integrator expect? So let's say that's their first time at coming to CEDIA. What's your big pitch to them? What's the thing that they're going to take away from being at CEDIA?
I think you're making a very smart business decision for your business and for your professional development by coming to the show. It's the one time throughout the year where you're going to see the most amount of manufacturers, new products, education, and networking, right? There's a lot of serendipity that occurs when you're going to run into people just like you, and you're going to hear from other colleagues from across the country. You're going to hear what's going on in the business. You're going to hear what's next. You're going to hear about trends that are happening not only from the education sessions, and the education conference from CEDIA, but on the show floor, the manufacturer training. It's really going to help to accelerate your business into the coming year. And you know what's next. You know what you do today, right? But if you're interested in expanding your business and your professional development, there's so many great opportunities to connect, to learn, and to see what's going to help your business thrive in the coming year. So I think it's a huge opportunity. It's a great investment of time and resource. I heard recently that there's some affordable flights from the East Coast out there. You know, we just used a new housing service this year, so we're actually adding hotel rooms online. So there are hotel rooms still available because we've added additional hotels. So you know, it's easy to come to downtown Denver. That's the other thing I would tell anybody. If you haven't been out to Denver, it's great. And it's super convenient when you get from the airport to downtown, all the hotels, the bars, the restaurants, everything's within walking distance of the convention center. And of course, there's the beautiful Rocky Mountains behind the building and lots to see and do if you want to add on a vacation. And I also heard the Colorado Rockies are playing in town, so you might be able to catch a ball game during the show week as well. So it's really, you know, can't miss opportunity. So anybody that's never been to the show, once you've been, you'll be like, wow, how come I didn't attend this before? And then you're going to tell all your friends because it's just so cool to be able to see all the products. One of the things before I forget, this year we have 16 sound rooms and high performance audio rooms. So, you know, getting live demos, you know, on the show floor, being able to hear systems at volume and to experience what your clients would experience is, you know, awesome and a great opportunity. So I think there's just so much, and I just encourage everyone to visit the website, check out the exhibitor list, the schedule, download the mobile app. That'll help you, you know, maximize your time when you're at the show.
Awesome. And what are those dates again, just for everybody's benefit?
It's coming up quick.
No.
So the show itself is the September 4th through the 6th. It's a Thursday through Saturday. There's a pre-conference day on Wednesday the 3rd. So CEDIA's conference program starts the day before. There's also CEDIA Town Hall, a bunch of activities going on Wednesday. I also would be remiss if I didn't mention the CEDIA Pickleball event that's pre-show that helps raise money for the CEDIA Foundation. I still think there's some slots there if you're into pickleball. You can check that out on the CEDIA website. But yeah, come in early. There's a lot to see and do. And again, the show runs through Saturday the 6th.
Awesome. Awesome. Well, Jason, thank you so much for spending time with us today. I know you must be in, pre-show total prep. There's like 3 weeks to go as of when we're recording this. I look forward to seeing you and catching up in Denver. And as always, thanks for your support.
My pleasure. Visit CEDIAExpo.com, CEDIAEXPO.com for all the details and to register.
Yeah, we're really excited. And you mentioned that the Rockies are going to be in town. They're playing a minor league team, though. The Giants are in. So
Hey,
Tim,
hey,
that's
hey,
Tim's
hey,
team.
hey.
Had to get in a dig quick.
Yeah.
Uh, but no, Jason, it's awesome. Reminder for everybody, if you like and subscribe to the podcast. If you're watching this on our YouTube channel, if you're downloading on Spotify or Apple, please, whatever platform you listen to for your podcast, please don't miss a single episode of the Details What's the Buzz podcast. And Jason, thanks again, and we'll see you soon.
My pleasure. I look forward to seeing everyone there.
Yeah, and remember, come see D-Tools at booth 3133. I had to get that in.